Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to talk about something huge, choosing a university. It's a massive decision, right? And we're going to look at how you can get the real story, not just the glossy brochure version, by comparing what an institution says about itself versus what's out there in the public record.
Okay, so first up, let's see the story that the institution wants you to hear. We're diving into the official website for the Dadabhoy Institute of Higher Education. You'll see it called DIHE, which is in Karachi.
Right off the bat, you see this really powerful promise. They're not just talking about classes and degrees. No, they're sending you a ticket to a brighter future, a whole world of opportunities. It's a big claim. So, okay, that's the big, inspiring slogan. But what are the actual, concrete reasons they give for you to sign up? Let's break down their official pitch and see what's under the hood. All right, here we go. This is where they lay out their main selling points. It looks like their whole pitch rests on these 5 key pillars. They're promising the whole package: high-quality learning, mentoring, financial help, you name it. And, of course, to build trust, they're highlighting their credentials. They were established way back in 2003, and, crucially, they've got an official charter from the government. This is them saying, hey, we're legit, we're the real deal. And then come the big, flashy numbers. You see this a lot. They're claiming a satisfaction rate of over 97,000. Now, that's a huge number, right? It's definitely designed to make you feel confident in your choice. They also say they have 10,000 active students. The picture they're painting here is of a really bustling, vibrant community, a happening place to be. And all those students? Well, they're spread out across a bunch of different programs. You've got law, science, business, the works. So they're showing off a pretty diverse range of things you can study. Okay, so that all sounds pretty good, doesn't it? A polished website, big promises. But is that the whole story? A pretty website is just one piece of the puzzle. If you really want to make an informed decision, you have to dig a little deeper. You have to look at the public record. So now let's switch gears and look at the Institute's public record. A great place to start is often Wikipedia, not just for the article itself, but for the sources it links to. That's where the real gold is. Remember that line from their website, "The journey to success starts with DIH"? Kind of catchy. All right, just keep that in the back of your mind for a second. Because, well, check this out. Here's a headline from a major newspaper, Dawn, from 2021, and it's cited on their Wikipedia page. It talks about a government official wanting action against the institute for jeopardizing students' careers. Wow, that is the exact opposite of the promise they're making, isn't it? And it doesn't stop there. The Wikipedia page also points to another report, this one from 2017, about the Higher Education Commission, that's the HEC, taking some kind of action against a couple of universities in the city. So let's just pause here. What we have are 2 completely different pictures of the same place. On one hand, you've got this beautiful, aspirational story of success. And on the other, a public record that's, well, it's filled with some pretty serious controversy. Let's actually put them side by side so you can see it clearly. On one side, the official pitch, a brighter future, that huge satisfaction rate, high-quality learning. And on the other side, the public record, reports about jeopardizing careers, mentions of regulatory action, and just general public scrutiny from the media. So what's the point of all this? The goal here isn't to say this story is true and that one is false. Not at all. The real takeaway is about giving you a tool, a process, for making smarter, more informed choices for yourself. And it boils down to this simple 4-step checklist that honestly works for almost any big decision. First, look at the official pitch. You need to understand the story they're telling. Second, go find the public record. What are independent sources saying? Third, and this is so important, go read the original sources. Don't just take a summary's word for it. And finally, you synthesize it all. You weigh the official claims against what you found, and then you decide. You know, this whole thing really shines a light on a challenge we all face every day. The first story you come across, it's almost never the complete picture. The real truth, or something close to it, usually lives in that space between the official pitch and the public record. So the final question is pretty simple. Are you willing to do the digging to find it?